Hey all, welcome back to my channel, Silem here. In today's video guys, I'm going to show you how to make this trendy handkerchief skirt with extended peplum. So if you want to see how we do this, definitely keep on watching.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
For this skirt, it's advisable you use a very light fabric like a cotton fabric. But for me, I decided to use crepe because I really love this fabric. I folded my 3 yards of fabric into four lengthwise and widthwise, and then I divided my hip measurement by 6.28 to get the radius that I'm using. It is that radius that I now marked from the top left corner, okay, all the way around to create that curve. And then the length of my skirt is 23 inches. The reason why I use my hip measurements when dividing for the radius is because of the elastic band that we're going to add. If you're not adding elastic band, maybe if you're adding a zipper, you can then use your waist measurement. But for me, I use my hip measurement because of the elastic band. So like I said, my length, the skirt length is 23 inches, and that's what I marked and connected those points together. After that, I'm going to go ahead and cut along the lines. This is just the same way you make your regular circle skirts. The only difference is that the bottom part is square and not circle, okay? But the radius part, which is where I just cut out, is the same even when you're making a circle skirt. So I went ahead to just notch the midpoint as well as the sides because you want to know where the midpoint is and where the side of your skirt is. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the peplum, the fabric for the peplum. So I folded it lengthwise and widthwise as well, as you can see. Now the width of this peplum is 8 inches on fold and the length is 30 inches on fold, okay? Remember this fabric was folded twice, so both the length and the width is folded. So you just go ahead and cut that out. After cutting it out, you can now go ahead to notch the center, okay? Now I'm going to cut a second peplum because we're going to have a peplum for the front and a peplum for the back. So cut the exact same thing for the back as well. After cutting the fabric for the peplum, I'm going to unfold it like so. And then after that, I'm going to fold it again lengthwise, just so you can see the full length of this. So like I said, this is 30 inches on fold, meaning that when it's not folded, it is 60 inches long, okay? So this is how long it is. So now I'm just folding it like this so I can get the midpoint. And then I'm going to notch that midpoint. Just create a notch at the midpoint. Then we'll keep that aside. Now this is what our skirt is looking like once we have unfolded it. This is what it looks like. As you can see, I created a notch at the center of the skirt. Now I'm going to align that center of the peplum with the center of the skirt, okay? So just align the midpoints together and then go ahead and pin them. Make sure that you're pinning just for the front part of the skirt, okay? Now you go ahead and keep pinning your peplum all the way till you get to the side, okay? So pin it all the way till you get to the side. Now stop before you have, stop at ½ inch before that side notch, okay? So pin it and stop ½ inch just before the side notch. So when you're sewing as well, you're going to stop ½ inch before that side notch. That's why it's important that you notch both the center and the side of your skirt as well as the center of your peplum fabric. So we'll do the same thing for the other side. Pin the peplum fabric all the way till you get to ½ inch before the side notch. Okay, so we've done that for the front. Now we'll go ahead and sew from one end to the other end, and we'll do the exact same thing for the back. Now for this part of the peplum that is dangling, you want to just flip it to the wrong side and then sew it close with ½ inch seam allowance. So just go ahead and sew it on the wrong side with ½ inch seam allowance. Now, when you sew it on the wrong side, you're going to notice that you get to a point where you can't sew anymore on the wrong side. So you have to flip it to the right side and then top stitch. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So as you can see, I sewed it on the wrong side. Okay, although I flipped it back to the right side now. So can you see the part where I couldn't sew anymore? Just a few inches, you'd see that you can't sew anymore. So just fold it in and then top stitch. Okay, just go ahead and sew that so that the entire extended peplum is closed. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to measure the waist we have here. Okay, we'll measure our waist and then we're going to take a piece of our fabric and then we're going to measure the exact waist measurement that we got on our skirt, and then we're going to add half-inch seam allowance to that. Okay, half-inch seam allowance to that. So this the length of this band you see here now is my waist measurement plus half an inch, and then the width is 5 inches. So now I'm going to fold this band and then sew one end with half-inch seam allowance. For my elastic, the length is my waist measurement minus 5 inches. My waist measurement minus 5 inches. So that's what I'm measuring and cutting out now. And then the width of the elastic is 1.5 inches. You can use any elastic width you prefer, okay? So just fold the elastic and then sew one end closed with half-inch seam allowance. So once we're done sewing, this is what we have here. So what I like to do is I like to go back on my elastic and then just top stitch the allowance on the elastic so that it's nice and flat. Then the next thing I'll do is to place the joining on the elastic with the joining on the band. Then I'm going to just fold the band around the elastic, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and pin the band. I'll pin the band so that the elastic is secured inside. I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew all the way around below the elastic, just below the elastic. After sewing below the elastic, I also went ahead to sew right at the center. So I sewed below and right at the center just to secure the elastic. Make sure that as you're doing this, as you're sewing this, you're pulling the elastic as you sew. Now the next thing I want to do now is to go ahead and sew the band to our skirt. The band is already set, so all you have to do is just sew it to your skirt. As you're joining into your skirt, be sure that you are pulling the band so that the band fits into the waist of your skirt. Okay, so just take it bit by bit so that everything is nice and neat. So this is a close-up of what we're doing. As you can see, I'm pulling the band because of the elastic and then I'm just sewing with half-inch seam allowance. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, very, very simple, very beautiful. The next thing I'm going to do is to weave the hem and then fold it inwards. So this is how to make this beautiful skirt. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.